Friends, Romans, and countrymen, lend me your ear and maybe a couple of bucks on days where I don't have any money. But check it out. In front of us, we have the all Predacon Fossilizer combiner in its alt mode. And it is this cool bone scorpion. And yo, to top it off, the coup de grace, the coup de grace, so to speak, is Vertebrake as the stinger. How cool is that, right? How cool is that? The only thing that I do not like about the build is Vertebrake's little tail just kind of hanging right there, but I didn't have any other place to put it, and so whatever. So it goes, in the words of my favorite author, Kurt Vonnegut Jr. But it's nice, isn't it? It's nice. It's nice. I really like how I was able to give it the symmetry of going down the middle. You see, well, there's a little bit off, but you can see that one side of it is Skelevore. Oh no, I'm messing it up. And the other side is Paleotrex. Sorry, this is super OCD stuff. I have to get it like down the middle, and it's not. And it's super bugging me. I shouldn't be doing this on camera, but I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it. So yeah, how one side of it is all Paleotrex, the other side is a Skelly. And yeah, neat, right? Really, really neat. And today I'm going to show you how to build this. Depending on when you're watching this video, I may or may not be back from my work trip, but just know that last week of July, first week of August, I am out ski. I am not here. And so you may be watching these videos, maybe not, I don't know. But you know, just keep that in mind, because I'm not really sure what the video cadence is going to be during my time off. But anyway, let's get to it. The back is pretty complicated. As you can see, it has a bunch of like legs and stuff, right? Just like a scorpion would. There's like some claw feet, claw legs, and all that stuff over here. And yeah, it gets pretty gnarly. And so I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. I think what I'm going to do is separate the stinger, separate the claws, and then we can look at the thorax of the arthropod. And then if I don't end up putting it together, I don't end up putting it together. So take it all in. Take it all in, soak it up right now, ahorita. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to start doing this. Oh, it feels weird taking this apart like this, and it's like a beast mode. It makes it feel like I'm dissecting something or like eating crab, you know, and you start removing bits. It's kind of odd. It's a weird feeling, actually, quite unnerving. This is made from the ractinite hip, and then you have the two. Oh, let me get this guy off camera. Okay. This is basically made from the ractinite hip, and then you have the two Paleotrex thighs, or, you know, Skelly Paleotrex. You know, I'm going to use them interchangeably. And then we have the dino skulls basically as the claws, and then we have the bucklers plugged in. And this is going to be the face of that little scorpion right there, and that's going to plug into the body, okay? I'm going to move that to the side. In terms of the body, let's see. Let's remove the end of the stinger. So this is the rack dino skull, and the rack hip is plugged in to that little hole where you would plug in the fossilizer, the gestalt head. You basically, let me get this a little bit more focused. Yeah. So you plug in the rack tail, that whole covering in there. Then you plug the vertebrake tail inside the little hole inside the covering. Then you extend this up, and then you have the vertebrake plugged in at the end to become the stinger. Okay, and then that's going to plug into the thorax. And then you can have this like this and all, like, you know, whatever. Okay, this part is going to be a burn, but I'll try to figure it out. So first, this is the rack body. You have the little cone, the tail plugged into the head, and then you have the two Paleotrex tails plugged into the side. Okay, that's easy. Okay, you see how, not messy, but dude, there's just a lot going on over here, right? You see a lot of folded in bits and stuff like that, and I'm just gonna let you figure it out. Just look at it. No, I'm just kidding. I'll separate this right now. So what's happening is there are two axe bits basically plugged into one another. The first axe bit, we have, you know, the Paleotrex calves. You want to flip out those little pegs that you have on the inside, and then you're going to plug that in right there, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So you flip that out, and then you, oh no. And you plug that in. Dude, come on, man. You're embarrassing me on camera. The guys are here, and gals. You know, about 30% of the channel is female. That's pretty cool, right? I think that's rad. Yeah. You got trans brothers and trans sisters all up in the house. So that's pretty cool. And so, yeah. So you have that Paleotrex calf plugged in there, and then you have the claw plugged in and to become the first set of legs. The second set of legs is there's that darker peg that protrudes from the back. You plug in the two small rack legs on each side, and then on that little hole, you plug in the bigger rack leg, and then you just kind of fold it up so it looks like that. And then you do that for both sides, okay? Like that, right? All right. And then this is where you're going to plug in the second half of the, this is the one that's a little bit gnarly. So this is also a blade bit from the Skelevore. And here, from the peg that protrudes from the actual blade and not the spine part, you're taking one of the Paleotrex calf things, you fold the heel up, you plug in the dino claw thing, and then you thread the robot face through because it doesn't really have any place to go. And then you plug that in to that peg over there, okay? And there's going to be a little bit of a clearance thing that you'll have to keep in mind when you plug everything together, and I'll show you in just a sec. And so this thing is going to plug in. It's going to be a very tight fit. But yeah, you plug that in like that. And then you just kind of like adjust everything so that everything's sitting on the ground and flush. As best as you can, at least. Like that. Is it blurry? Is it blurry? And then you're going to get this, that little hole under the face. You're going to plug that into here. That's a tight fit. You get that in there. And then this, you're going to plug here. And the clearance thing I'm talking about is this, and then these legs over here. So just be mindful of that when you're putting all of this together. Okay, like so. And then that bit, you just plug in the face and the arms, and bada bing, bada boom. There we go. There we go. And then you just kind of fidget around and make sure everything's flush. Get the feet all touching the ground as best as you can. And boom, we have our all Predacon bone scorpion. And yeah, very, very terrifying. Very, very cool. And yeah, which one do you guys like better? You like, I'm assuming that I'm showing this one second, and that you guys have seen the bot mode one already. You guys like the bot mode one better, or you like the alt mode one better? I personally like the alt mode one, the Scorpion, because it's a little bit different than what I normally do. But would love to hear y'all's feedback. And yeah, if you have this at home, 1 rack, 2 paleos, and 1 vert, you can do this and have yourself a blast, right? Okay, gang. Yeah, I'm always telling y'all that I wish y'all the greatest of peace, and to be safe and have fun and be kind. But I really do mean that. We just have this limited time on Earth, and so yeah, try to make the most of it. You know what I'm saying, gang? Take care, y'all. Bye bye.